The next concept, files. So let us see the definition of a file. A file is a collection of data stored in one unit, comma, identified by a file. Identified by a file name. It can be a document, or it can be a picture, it can be audio, video, or anything. So the collection of all these things we call as a data that is stored under a name. That name we are going to call it as a file name. So in computer system, everything is represented using file name. So this is what we call it as file system, which is nothing but we call it as a namespace. Each and every file in the system is recognized by the extension of the file. Let us take some examples. A file name followed by .c as an extension. So we can recognize, as well as the system can recognize it as a C file. File name followed by .ppt. It is a PowerPoint presentation file. File name followed by JPEG. So it is an image file. File name followed by .mp3. It's an audio file. File name followed by .doc. It's a document file. So every file in the system has its extension to recognize. So there are two types of files. One is text file and the other one is binary file. So binary files store the data in binary format, that is in the form of ones and zeros, and the text file store the data in human readable format like text, character, strings, numbers, etc. So the binary files are recognized by .bin as an extension, whereas text files are being given with an extension with .txt or depending upon the format. Now let us see some of the differences between text file and binary file. So in text file, data are human readable characters. In binary file, data is the form of sequence of bytes. Each line ends with a new line character in the text file. Coming to the binary file, there are no lines or new line characters. Coming to the text file, Ctrl plus Z or Ctrl plus D is used for end of the file character. And coming to the binary file, an EOF marker is used, that is end of the file marker is used. Coming to the text file, data is read in forward direction only. Coming to the binary file, data may be read in any direction. The last fifth point, in text file, data is converted into the internal format before being stored in the memory. Whereas in the binary file, data stored in the file are in same format that they are stored as in the memory. So these are the differences between text file and binary file. The next topic, creating, reading and writing text files and binary files. So the following operations can be performed on the file. They are creating of new file. Second one is opening an existing file. Third one is reading from the file. Next, writing to the file, appending new data to the existing file, closing the file and deleting the file. So these are the operations which we can perform on the files.